They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. So Nevada's offense will go to work first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ward. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because
grabs it inside the 15. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pucks it out of the air. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. finds his man down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and...
Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Virginia Tech, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
The reserve is tackled down at the 18.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
Fires to the big fella. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. The screen, he's got wheels! And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got his man across the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finding an escape route. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The give on the counter. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Gentry. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Hokies! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Ward. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here. Breaks into the open. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Turner. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on
going for it all. Touchdown, Nevada! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Ward. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to throw, it's Gentry. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Around and forced out of bounds, marking right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Across the 25, he's got room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Virginia Tech, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with their route. Great job securing the catch.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Virginia Tech, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Nevada! The defense takes matters into its
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to...
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense. You saw it right there.
Kickoff. Has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Virginia 10, 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fighting off the defender. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to throw. It's Gentry. Gets it out fast. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Nevada offense really has it going. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Tompkins. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Rousseau. Hauls it in. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.